Hey Stuart, this is Joe from KickinEspresso. I started on your site and I have a concept for you to go over right now. So this is the homepage right here. I took your picture that you sent in the bio, and I kind of did what you did with some of your work in the past with the Cary Grant eyes and the Catherine Deneuve. Kind of took it from that frame and threw it up there in the header. It's just something to play around with. If you don't like it, we can always switch it out. These images, as you can see, they're showcasing some of your other work. So we can easily, move that in and put whatever you want in there in the future if you see some other works that you want to showcase maybe instead of your photo. So it's basically a parallax website. You can scroll down. Um, Basically goes down like that. Details. This would be your biography. So I took the biography from one of your other sources online, but we can throw obviously whatever you want in there in terms of content. Here's some other bullet points with some filler text that we can basically fill in for another date. Then there's the portfolio section, which is obviously the main section for your website. It's going to showcase all your works. The way we did it is we separated everything into basically four key columns: painting, sculptures, prints, new works. And it will actually scroll around, and you'll be able to see different versions of that once everything is filled in place on the final build. But yeah, so it has some cool transition features on it. It'll actually have the titles on it right there. Once we have your Instagram account, we can link that in there here too, under the hashtag symbol. And we can see kind of like a blown up version of each work that you can take a look at. And basically, this is just a short portfolio version, but we can incorporate as many of your works as you want. Right here we have the professional timeline. So this is kind of just a breakdown. I chose to use your education, but you can really say whatever you want in here. Schools you've been in, that type of thing. This is a lecture feature for the schools. I know you teach at 2 colleges, so if you wanted your students to use this as something to gather information for your class schedule, we gave you that opportunity too. So there's a kind of a cool feature here, a timeline, where you can put updates and things like that for your class scheduling. And then finally, we have maybe some newer works from more recent portfolio you can showcase down here. Any type of testimonials, and I just put some filler stock photos in there, but any of your staff or associates that you want to put there, for any kind words we can throw in there. A contact form for your students or anybody else if you're trying to sell your artwork, for them to get in touch with you. That's right here. And finally, we have the footer with your contact information as well as your social media accounts that we're going to pinpoint here for you. So yeah. That's pretty much the full scale for the first design. At this point, I'd like you to take a look at it. Tell me what you like, what you don't like, any type of revisions, and we'll collaborate and finalize it. So I appreciate it.